I think steroids are as American as apple pie. You could sit here and watch this and think that I'm the biggest jerk off or fluke or freak or whatever you want to call me, you know. I may not look appealing to you or anybody else, but that doesn't matter to me.
What the hell is going on? It's been a hot minute, and then some. But all right, you know, I've been pretty busy doing a lot of shit. So I know a lot of people think Valentino doesn't work or whatever the fuck they think. I don't know what the hell they think, but they're dead wrong. And you know, I'm here to just talk a little bit about what's, you know, what I've been up to and what's going on with the, you know, when we do the RX Muscle shows, a little bit of clearing up the air with some stuff, you know. So, you know, one of the things, fucking Jimmy the Bull, you know, when we were talking, what, a week ago, he was talking about having herpes and all that stuff, you know. But he's talking about herpes on, like, the lip and shit like that. Bro, I've had herpes, you know, since I'm about 17, 18 years old because of, I used to work at a strip club. A lot of you people already know, Valentino, you're repeating yourself. You know, but for you that don't know it, you know, when I was 18 years old, I went to high school at night, and high school during the day, and then I would work in a strip club called the Lake Lounge at night. I would work till 3 o'clock, and I would, you know, be the doorman. And I was 18 years old, and I was in high school, and I took one of those girls to my senior prom. I want to have a show with Dave, see if we can find her, you know, see if Dave can help me find her, because I'd love to find her, but it's a long time ago, 1979. But so, you know, and I didn't get it from her, but I got it from fucking around with other pigs up there, and you know, I got the gift that keeps on giving, bro. You know, and when I get the herpes, fucking, bro, that shit, you know, that shit is no joke. It's like somebody put a cigarette on you, peacefully God, you know. It's no fun. And, I know, but Dave's like trying to tell me, yeah, take Valtrex, you need to take Valtrex, you know, so he's right. I got to talk to my doctor about Valtrex and stuff. But, the other thing is that Jimmy was talking about it, you know, getting chlamydia and shit. I had fucking gonorrhea, and that shit was bad, you know. All right, well, you have no idea when you fuck a bad box, bro. Oh my God, it was, I know, my shit was really sick, you know. It was, you couldn't even put any pressure. Button, I'm moving my leg here, hold on, because that's the way I'm sitting in this goddamn chair. You know, just even like zipping up your friggin' fly, it's like you want to scream. You know, some guys just, like in Vietnam, would say they were pissing razor blades. Well, I was pissing samurai swords. You know, that gonorrhea is no joke. But that was a long time ago. You're talking, you know, I had fucking blood spots in my underwear. You know, my mother's like, what the hell? You know, because my mother, you know, I was 18 years old, man. You know. My mother doing the laundry, and she'd be like, what the hell, you got blood in your underwears? And I'm like, don't even ask, you know, you don't want to know. Anyway, so, you know, so we're doing after hours. I just got the Dave's, stimuli shit. Bro, let me tell you something. My friend, he just died. The fucking brother who makes this shit, this is Game Face for the brain, you know, nootropic. He just died. The one brother died of a heart attack. Has nothing to do with this shit. But GameFaceSupplements.com, nootropic, smokes Joe Rogan shit. I mixed it. If I mix that with Dave Stimulize. Now Dave Stimulize has, you know, some of that kind of shit in it, nootropic stuff in it. This is the strongest nootropic, bro, out there, bro. You're not gonna find it strong. 800 milligrams of lion's mane, DMAE. I don't know where I'm getting the DHE. I need to take Game Face. No, I do. I take it like 6 times a day. You have no idea. Not 6 times a day. 6 pills a day. 6 capsules a day. But the other day I chewed that with Dave Stimulize. Holy shit! This is not a pre-workout. Dave stuff's, dude. You know what's funny? Dave stuff, it works really good, but it tastes like ass, bro. It tastes like piss. I remember Robbie Durant, who was my boss after John Romano got the kibosh at Muscular Development. The new boss was Robbie Duran. And when Robbie Duran, you know, was with Dorian Yates. And Dorian Yates gave Robbie, you know, some of the pre-workout. Dorian Yates approved that pre-workout he had, you know. And Robbie goes, bro. I was right there. It's the funniest fucking thing. Dorian said, Robbie goes, bro. He goes, that shit kicks ass. He goes, but I gotta tell you, he goes, I feel like I'm drinking somebody's fucking dry heave, like somebody threw up and I'm drinking their fucking stomach bile. He's like, that shit's like fucking bad, warm piss, you know? But it worked. Because the real ingredients taste like shit. You know what I'm saying? And when something tastes too good, I remember we used to get these protein drinks in the 1980s, like, Nature's Best and, Universal, they were really bad. And all of the drinks, you would drink them and it said protein. It came in like a shampoo, you old school bodybuilders. They came in like a long shampoo type bottle with a little screw top, You undo it like this, like shampoo head, and you drink that shit down. It tastes like Kool-Aid because that's what it was, There's no protein in that shit, but, because when something tastes too good, man, because real good ingredients like that, even like amino acids, they taste like shit. That's why they usually citrus flavor to hide that it tastes like fucking, shit. The Game Face is capsules, so I don't, when I do bite them though, and they taste like fucking ashes, but when I make that with Dave's shit, which tastes like piss, fucking, man, I tell you what, I put like, more weight on a bar, I felt really good, so we'll see if that happens again, but that's neither here nor there. And if you're interested, this is a nootropic. It smokes Joe Rogan's fucking alpha brain shit. Just Google the ingredients, GameFaceSupplements.com. And I'm not trying to sell this. I don't care. Dude, don't buy it. Don't buy it. I don't give a fuck. It's not my supplement. Okay? I'm friends with the guys that made that, and I take it every day. And I've said that before, and I believe in it. So that's why. There's no promo codes. There's none of that bullshit. Getting past that shit. Speaking of fucking bullshit, my girlfriend is kind of fucking, she's a little out there, she's a little bit nutty. She fucking, she bought from these two famous guys. I don't want to say their names because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. You know what I'm talking about. That they have a very famous show on YouTube and they raffle off cars, Yeah, you can win this car. She bought one of those bracelets for like $10. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Because there's other guys, like guys from this industry. One in particular I can think of that I like. Always raffling off a new car. Always. That shit's bullshit. This is bullshit. You ain't winning. Nobody's winning that shit. That's a scam, bro. Motherfuckers learn that shit on the street. Out now you got social media and you come up with this scam. Yeah, win a car. Nobody wins that shit. I don't believe it one bit. You know what I mean? They get their friends. I could go get my friend Joe Matarazz and I could fucking say, listen, I'm going to raffle off a car. I could go next door. My next door neighbor has a Jaguar. I could go stand next to that Jaguar. Go, look, check it out, bro. I just bought this motherfucker now. And I can make this big spiel and shit and tell you guys, send me one of your fucking ass hairs or, for $10, I'll send you an ass hair or some shit like that, And you get a fucking, and you get a raffle ticket. You win it. Bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Don't believe it. Remember that girl, Little Tay? Remember that girl? She would, she was funny. She was like 11 years old and shit. She'd go sit on somebody's fucking Lamborghini, say, what's up? And she used the N-word all the time. What's up? And she'd be throwing money and shit, throwing, all kinds of bills around. 11 years old, 12 years old, and she's telling you, I've just bought this new Lamborghini. I'm driving the shit out. You motherfuckers, you can't afford this shit, and I can. I'm 11. What make that you look like? She was funny, Little Tay, but it was all bullshit. She was using next door neighbor's car. She was going down the street. She see somebody park the car in a fucking lot, and she'd go running over to the lot. What's up? So all that shit's bullshit. I don't believe any of that shit. And I told my girlfriend, you out of your fucking mind buying that shit, So don't fall for those car scams, bro. I'll sell you my car. You want a raffle? You want a raffle? I'll give you a raffle. You get to win I got two cars. I got a Honda Civic, which is 2000. Go figure that. Do you think that thing's a gem? And then I got a 2008 Hyundai Elantra. The fucking bumper's gone. You know what I mean? Because, I hit a raccoon, which tore half of it off. And then friggin', the raccoon was like a horse. It was huge. It was probably rabid. I don't know, because it was dead after I hit it. It ran under the car. There's nothing you could do. And then, because I don't like to kill animals. I'm one of those. Then I let my girlfriend drive the car, and she went and parked it at some church. And, then while I was working out in the gym, she came back to the gym to pick me up, and I'm like, where's the fucking bumper? What'd you do with the bumper? And she's like, oh, wow. Gee, I didn't even know it was gone. And I'm like, well, you better go find where you fucking knocked it off because the license plate's part, is like over there. It's stuck on a bumper still. So I got no license plate. So we had to go drive over to the church, and she's like, oh, it happened over there. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you're lying and shit to me, saying you don't know what happened. I love that girl, though. She's so good. So anyway.
Recording.
Yeah, what was I going to say? So anyway, I'm looking over here because I got to try to remember what I was going to say. I'm looking at I have notes. Not big notes, just, look, that's it. I'm not showing you too fast because you guys are almost. Oh yeah, last week we started talking about Logan Paul on an RX. I want to get to the after hours, some of that stuff. We talked about Logan Paul, and he was talking about like Dylan Dennis, like throwing shit about his wife and everything like that. Listen to me. I don't like that. I don't like guys talking about you don't like me. That's fine. You don't have to like me. I'm a fucking asshole. Whatever. I'm ugly. I get it. Okay, I get it. But don't talk about my family. Don't talk about my girl, especially if you're not right standing in front of me. Because if you're standing in front of me, I'm gonna headbutt you and I'm gonna fucking rip your eyeballs out and shit. But I'm just telling you, don't talk about people's family. And I feel it's wrong for, we were saying this on the show, but, everybody, you all say I talk over, but I couldn't get half my words in edgewise, so I'm going to say it here. I just think that that's wrong. I don't think that Dylan Dennis is a bad person. I do think they're ganging up on him. I think that's his only comeback is, your wife this, your wife that, but that's not right, bro. That's not right. And I know what some of you people are going to think, and I'm going to segue into something, so simmer down. I know what some of you people think, okay? I know what you think. You think that because that girl did that video, I saw the video, it was all over Twitter and shit, where she was like, I'm horny, I need dick, I need da. Listen, that's all just to get hits. That's to make you horny dudes, do that shit. She's probably like this, yeah, you fuck, because she wants you to send Scott all, maybe you got an OnlyFans, whatever. I don't know. But I can tell you it doesn't matter if she does that or not. That doesn't make her a pig. And, to you might say, yeah, she's a pig. But, bro, just because she does grab shots with a lot of guys, she's with celebrities, singers, fucking guys on the street, that doesn't mean anything. She's doing everything that she can to be, have that internet status like a gazillion other girls, okay? My daughter's got friends that got like 500,000 followers and shit on Instagram. And they're average looking girls, but they're in there doing bikini shit and all that, crap that chicks do and shit to get attention, TikTok and all that shit, I'm just telling you, you don't, this is what we were talking about in the after hours, but you don't, like they're like saying, well, she deserves it, she does shit, that. Nah, I don't think she does deserve it because I think that's wrong. Keep that shit. So what? She's got pictures with guys. Listen, I said it, I think, on a show. I dated a girl in high school. She was the hottest girl in school. She was my girlfriend for 3 years in my high school time. And, bro, you had to see this chick in a bikini. Whew. I mean, unbelievable when we were young. She had a little body and she had big tits and everything. But the thing is that guys used to, before I dated her, she actually liked me first because I didn't always look like this. I wasn't ugly, and some of you guys seen what I looked like when I was a teenager, and I was jacked and good-looking guy. So now I look like Uncle Fester on steroids. So, but anyway, so, guys used to tell me, bro, my friend fucked her, bro, don't go with her, she's a whore, oh my God, she fucked so many guys, and you know what's funny? I went out with her for 3 years. She was a fucking prude. She used to pull that shit. I want to get married, and then we'll have sex and all this, like that kind of shit. I'm like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was my fault again. I cheated like a motherfucker. But I mean, I'm against that, by the way, now. But I'm like an ex-drug addict that now preachers don't take drugs. But they were lying. They were all wrong. She was not a whore. You know what I mean? She was a really good girl. A really good girl. I know she was my girlfriend, and if anybody was going to tap that, it was me. She was more into me than I was into her. So. Not for nothing. Go see what I look. Was it? I don't know. I thought I had a picture over. You know what I saw. You already saw what I look like as a teenager. Anyway. So, don't believe all that stuff. Alright? And don't believe the stuff. Now let's switch to after hours. Let's get it a little juicy here. See, I used to see all the videos with Piana and And I don't want to talk about Rich, so let him rest in peace. I'm going to bring up Sarah. So Sarah, okay, I used to see all the videos, and I thought the same thing you guys did, and I'm friends with Chanel, okay? So I had a different opinion, and I should never have judged. This is where I learned a lesson. Sarah Piana taught me a lesson, because she's a good girl. She's a really good girl. I got to know her, man. She's a good girl. You have no idea. I don't care what you think. I know her. Most of you people don't know her. You only know what you saw on the internet. So I got to know her. And when you got to know somebody, it's a different story. I know her differently than you. Okay? And I'm just telling you, she's a good girl. I know. You know what? All that stuff about her filming him when he was, all drugged out and everything. That's because he didn't believe he was having those drug episodes. And she also had to cover her ass in case something happened to him. She said, here he is. Look, this is what happened. This is him. Rich, this is you. You see what you look at? Okay, that. And the other stuff when he's smacking around or whatever. Whoa! Sorry, hit the thing here. If guys smacking you around or guys saying shit to you or, kind of bullying you, chicks are gonna friggin' do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they gotta cover their ass. Something happens. So, you don't know. You don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. Okay? Because I thought I knew too, and I was wrong. I was wrong. And that's why I said on that show, bro, I was wrong about you. I apologize to her, and I'm not big on the whole apology thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't. But I did it. I talked shit about her in public, so I figured I got to apologize in public. But I don't just say I'm sorry because it's the right thing to do, politically correct. That kind of shit, like everybody else does the apology tour. I ain't going on no apology tour. But I told her, I wanted to say to her even after she knew I was all right. Because I like that girl a lot. She's a really good girl. She's made some bad decisions. So have we all. Look at me. I'm the king of bad decisions, for years. But I'm saying, she's a good girl. You don't know. You don't know all that stuff. All that videotaping stuff, I took it the wrong way too. Bro, that's to cover your fucking ass. And if you were in an abusive relationship and you were that was no good, you'd be taping that shit too. All of you. So would your girl. So don't give me that shit. Anyway, so I just wanted to show Sarah some love. Okay, and respect. I love and I respect her. Okay. There you go. And what's funny? I know that she wouldn't mind talking with Chanel and maybe burying some bones. I know she's up for it. I talk with her. But I can't bring that up to Chanel because, she's a little bit, I don't know if she's ready for something like that. Or she even cares to want to do that. And neither Sarah didn't bring that up. I did. It's something I said. But Sarah's such a good spirit. She's actually a really good soul. She's a really good, you don't know her. If you don't know her, you can't say anything about her. But she's a really good soul. You know what I mean? I found that out by getting to know her. So I know her. So now I can say that. Anyway, I know some of you don't like that. I don't give a fuck. Oh well. And let's let Rich rest in peace. Let's not talk about all the other crap that everybody's still making videos on him. And now his birthday's becoming or his death day or death day was it? Birthday. Now his birthday's becoming a national holiday. I mean, come on. Let the guy rest in peace. So, I mean, look. This sport's full of fucking, some real doozies, Some real doozies. And I don't know. It's not uncommon, let's just say. Bad relationships, things that have gone bad when guys are, on drugs, they become Mr. Hyde, and sometimes they can't get out of it. You know what I mean? So, listen, Anyway, so, and by the way, when you guys watch, let me shift gears here. So when you guys watch, like me, Lee Priest, Jimmy the Bull, some of us guys, we watch us on After Hours. Or I just did Iron Debate today with Lee. Now, Lee and I, when we get together, it's fucking fun. It's fun. He's a fun fucking guy to be around. And we laugh our fucking nutsack off. And you throw Jimmy the Bull in there, forget about it. Anything goes. Anything goes, So, but, so I'm going to go see Lee. Unless something comes up, he's coming up here and, me and him want to get together, so I'm going to get together with him. He's coming over here. I think next week or something. I don't know. I gotta ask my girlfriend again. She gets the day. My girlfriend fucking, dude, let me tell you something. The worst thing you could do is make friends with my girlfriend, because then she starts text messaging you. And I mean, she'll be sending Lee Priest shit, and he'll be sending her crazy shit. She's funny. But I love Lee. So, and let me tell you something. If Lee Priest, I don't give a fuck what any of you fucking fuckwads think, or you fucking momos, fuckos, that think that he could have been Mr. Olympia in a 202 easily. Sorry, easily. Okay? So if some of you guys talking shit about him, don't talk shit about my boy Lee. Don't talk about any of my guys on After Hours or their shows. Jimmy the Bull, great, my boy. I love him to death. I got an idea of a great video that if I do get with Lee, I'd see, because Lee's going to be in Jersey, so I'm going to go down there to see him. Now I'm not going to go to the gym thing, or I'm going to see him privately, me and him, with my girl. I'm going to bring my girl with me, because they're buddies anyway. But, I don't know, I gotta figure it out. I gotta talk. I don't want to say it here. But I will say, I did a, hold on.
Grew up reading Muscular Development.
Listen,
They told it to you straight. Gregg Valentino told it to you straight. Remember that dude?
Oh
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
huge
yeah.
arms?
Well, he what the
Shoot
inject
synthol?
in his arms, make them like balloons. Yeah.
Fucked up, but he would tell you the real.
Yeah, come on, Greg.
But I will say, I did a video in a graveyard, just where I live, and it's very historic, like the Civil War, pieces of the Civil War fought here. Some were fought down in Virginia. I think this is Yorktown, Virginia, whatever. But where I live, right, there's this old church. It's in the woods, bro. It's in the woods where the horse trails just get to this church. It's got a dirt fucking, there's no pavement. It's dirt. It's all dirt. Dirt road, into there. And it's a fucking old church, bro. And it's in the middle of the woods. You're driving in the woods, and there's this old church, one little light. And there's all these gravestones in the churchyard. Okay, it looks like something that was built on fucking Little House on the Prairie. And it was. Because there's I think it was rebuilt in the 1700s, but it was built in the 1600s. There's gravestones there, and they're from the 16 and 1700s. And I was in there in the middle of the night. It's like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and just video and shit. And I don't know. I put the video up, and some of you people told me that you saw a ghost in the video. You saw some woman or spirit or some bullshit. I'm getting like, dude, there was nothing there. I didn't see anything. Nothing. I didn't feel anything. But I'm gonna go back there. And I'd love to get Lee back there with me. But I don't know. So again, he's in Jersey. He's not in Jersey now. You fucking momos. You listen to me. He's in Australia. He's coming to Jersey to do some work at a gym, and I think at a vitamin store or something. But I'm not gonna go visit him into those. I don't want to be around a lot of people. I got too much other shit I'm doing, and so if I can maybe get him, I would love to get him in a fucking graveyard. Should we go? We'd have Bull, get him and Jimmy the Bull. Oh my God, that would be insane. Fuck. But anyway, so you people tell me, like, if you go to my shorts, go to the videos here, and you click on one of the short videos, and you'll see this, this little video. My friend's son cut it up for me, and he put it up there as a short. And, you'll see the graveyard and the church. It's not really the greatest video. I could do a lot better. But, people, some of you guys, I know you're fucking with me. You're trying to get me a little scared and shit. Because you're telling me there's ghosts. You saw a ghost in that video. You know what I mean? There's a few people say it to me. But there's no fucking ghost. And I don't know. I didn't see a ghost anyway. Not when I was there. But you guys are telling me there was. So, I may go back. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, and and we were just talking today about that kid, that Sam kid, whatever, the Jack kid, and we're just saying live, live, live. I don't give a shit. I just don't like the people pushing him to do things. But I think that the kid's looks good, making a lot of scuttle, and who cares, right? I don't give a fuck what anybody does, bro. I don't care what you do. I don't care about any of that stuff. Lee's funny though. Oh my God, Lee was funny. He brought a cardboard cutout of the Pope. He started making believe he was blowing him. I'm sure you guys saw it on Iron Rage. Go watch Iron Rage, you'll see. And dude, we kid around with shit, okay? So simmer down. We play. We're fucking, something a little crazy. We've done crazy things. Me, him, Jimmy, the Bill. We've all done crazy things, John and Dave have done crazy things. They just won't admit it. And we're a lot crazier than them. So, anyway. So, we got a lot of cool stuff. I got a lot of cool stuff coming. I just been really fucking busy, alright? And I'm going to do some live shit on here. I'm going to do some crazy shit. So, like and subscribe. And all that bullshit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I could tell you. So, anyway. Alright, guys, listen. I love you guys. You're all a bunch of fucking momos, alright? And Jimmy the Bull, because my pisha ligat, I got the fucking herpes fucking jumping right now. And Jimmy the Bull cursed me when he talked about that 2 weeks ago. So thank you, Jimmy. You get it up here on your lip, over here on the side of your nose or whatever. I get it on my fucking, gagoots here. I'm fucking, now, gotta put the ointment on there, but I gotta take some Valtrex. But anyway. Alright, and you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to have Dave see if he could find that girl that I dated, when I worked at the strip club and stuff. I would love to see if we can find her. I gotta talk to Dave about that. She would be a great interview. Alright, I love you guys, you bunch of fucking momos, but I love you. Listen, always be good to your girl, be good to your wife, be good to your significant other, if that's your spin. Your kids, always do good by your kids. And if you're a fucking guy, pay your child support. Don't be fucking one of those guys, because I can't stand those guys. Bro, I was in jail, and I paid child support. I'm my kid's hero because of that. Alright? So pay your child support. Don't give me that shit. The kid's not talking to me. Part of that's your fault. Oh, no, it's not my fault. The wife, that bitch. I know, I went through all that. But trust me, if you do what I tell you to do, you'll be the hero. Maybe not now. Maybe now you're the zero. But do the right thing. Anyway, alright? Stop fucking around. You're a bunch of fucking momos. I love you. Don't be a fucko. I'll see you in the next video.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.